Hello and good day to each and everyone sa lahat ng mga nanonood po dito sa Elite's Corner by the Maharlikans. Ngayon po, meron po tayong guest ngayon from one of the candidates from Miss Universe Philippines. Siya po ay from Pangasinan. Sana po mag-enjoy po tayong interviewin siya at makilala pa natin siya. So let's all welcome Miss Nina Soriano from Pangasinan.
Hello, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po, The Maharlikans, para sa oportunidad na binigay niyo po sa akin.
Kami naman po sa The Maharlikans would like to thank you for reaching out sa amin. So malaking sabi niya, parang we are honored you to be as one of our guests for today. Ayan po. So Miss Nina, can you introduce yourself sa ating mga viewers?
Ayan, so magandang gabi po ulit sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa oras na inilaan niyo upang mapanood kami dito sa The Maharlikans ngayong Friday night. Ako nga po si Maria Nina Copuyok Soriano, 24 years old, licensed professional teacher, at ang roots ko po ay mula sa San Carlos City, Pangasinan. And I'm representing my beloved hometown, which is Pangasinan, in this year's Miss Universe Philippines Pageant.
Grabe, Miss Nina, ang ganda mo!
Maraming salamat po. Okay lang po yun.
Sabi ko kay Ras, sabi ko, Dad, baka kabahan na naman ako dito, baka Inglesera to, sabi sa akin. Wag kang mag-alala, sabi sa akin. Filipino major siya, sabi sa akin. Sige, okay, sige, tatanggapin niya, sabi ko.
Yes.
Miss Nina, ilan kayo magkakapatid, Miss Nina?
Bali, 6 po kaming magkakapatid. Ako yung pang-5 at bunsong babae po.
Din nakita ko pala, nag-browse ako sa sa profile mo sa Facebook. Ang tatangkad nyo. Parang yung father mo, anong height ng father mo?
6-footer po si Papa.
Then yung mga kapatid
Yes.
mo, parang lahat. Ano ba yan? Sabi ko, tatangkad nila, nakakaingit.
Yes, well, kayo po ba? Ano po ba height nyo?
5'7" lang.
Okay na rin po.
So yun. Ano pong height mo, Miss Nina?
5'6" po.
Ayun, 5'6". And then ano nga pala, is this your first time to join a beauty pageant?
Yes, it's my first time.
I see. What happened to those years? Kasi alam mo, 5'6" ka, then alam mo yung personality mo, pang beauty, So what happened? Yung
Thank you.
kahit ka high school, never been joined any beauty pageant before?
I never joined because I focused on my studies, on sports, and as well as dance. Those were my interests during those years.
I see. So what made you convinced to join this Miss Universe Philippines?
I've been praying to God that He lead me on what He wants me to do in my life, and He stirred up a desire to join Miss Universe, as in only Miss Universe. And when this opportunity came, I saw it on Instagram, and my heart started to race, and I believe that was the perfect timing. That's what convinced me to join this pageant.
Some mga support from your family, like who pushes you na, sige na anak, you can join. Sa mga kapatid mo, like, sino sa kanila yung talagang, sige na, join ka na dyan. Yung parang talaga nagpo-push talaga sa'yo na mag-join ng Miss Universe Philippines.
My mom, then my dad. It really means a lot to me when they give me their go signal.
Ilan taon ko na, Miss Nina? Sorry.
I'm 24 years old.
Ano pa, malaki pa. Meron ka pa 3 years. Ilang years ba yung
Yes.
sa mga beauty, sa mga national titles? Ilang years ba
You're
yung
right.
nila?
27 is what I know of.
3 years, yeah. May years pa. So yung ano nga pala, yung pagiging teacher mo, like is it your first choice?
I originally wanted to be a pediatrician. However, my dad said it takes too long, and for a woman, how could I have my motherhood if I study for that long? So he told me, since I'm fond of children, and when I was grade 1, I originally wanted to be a teacher. But so he reminded me of that desire when I was a child. So I said, okay, I'll pursue that. And here I am now, a licensed professional teacher po.
But ilang years ka na pong nagtuturo?
So far, 1 school year, supposedly 2. However, I resigned to focus
Ah,
on my Miss Universe Philippines journey.
mm. Ano yung ginawa ka mong class nun? Like high school, college, or
Grade
elementary?
school. Yes,
Grade school?
elementary. I taught social studies.
Mm. So, kumusta mga bata? Hindi makulit?
Makulit po, but at the same time, they also brighten up your day. They
Mm.
stress you out, but binabawi rin po nila by making you smile, making you laugh. So it was
Oo.
really an experience, yes.
Kasi ano, like yung ikaw sa personality mo, parang paano kaya yung na-handle yung stress dito? Parang ang galing mo mag-handle ng stress. Kasi tingnan mo yung aura mo, oh. Parang wala lang. Ina-enjoy mo lang siguro ginagawa mo. I guess dapat siguro ganun
Yes,
gawin natin.
thank you. Yes, opo. My parents would always tell us to do what makes us happy, do what we love, pursue our passions.
Mm. Nung palang ano, nung like nung mga ano, mag-usap tayo, muna tayo about sa pageantry. Kasi syempre, nangihinayang ako na like 5'6" ka, sa tangkad mo, sa ganda mo. Parang wala ka ba opportunity nakanggap nun na mag-join sa ganitong Miss Pangasinan or Miss ganito, Miss sa school niyo, anong college?
With regards to pageantry, no one has approached me to join because my family is very low key. And I guess we
Ah,
exude that vibe that we want to maintain our low key status in the community. But when it comes to modeling, yes, I've had opportunities in school, and those were the only ones that I took, the ones with connections to school.
ang galing mo magsalita. Nakakapagsalita ka pa ng Ilocano?
Thank you. Sadly, no, but I'm learning the
Ah,
basics so that when I visit my Kabalayans, makakausap ko po sila ng lengguwahe namin.
saan ka ba nag-i-stay? Hindi sa Pangasinan?
Current, Currently, nandito po ako sa Manila, going back and forth in Muntinlupa and Taguig.
So parang yung sa Pangasinan, it's like nagbabakasyon ka lang doon, ganon?
Yes, it's our hometown.
I see. Kaya pala. Kasi all I thought you grew up in Pangasinan and then doon ka na nag-aral and then kasi yung dila, di ba, pag once nandun ka, yung mahalata mo sa diction, pag nagsalita,
Yes.
alam mo yun, no? So at least ikaw, ang galing.
Thank you. Yes, we resided here when we started schooling na po.
Can you discuss your advocacy in Miss Universe Philippines?
Sure. My advocacy is God-centered education. It is divided into two main parts. The first one is awareness about God's word, wherein we do outreaches. I've partnered with our family ministry rather, which is One Lambat Outreach Ministry. We do outreaches, we give grocery bags, and we spread awareness as well about God's love for us. And another main part of my advocacy is education for all, because as a teacher and as I was working doing volunteer work with Teach for the Philippines, I saw the need for people to advocate such, which is education for all, because there are many far-flung areas in our country that needs attention in that
Yes.
area, and I want to be that person who makes a way for those children and even their parents who were not given the opportunity to have good quality education. I want to be the way for them to have that because I believe that good quality education is everyone's right and we should be able to avail of that.
Yeah, yeah. Sure. Sabi nila, yung the most noblest profession daw is teaching, right? Tama ba?
Yes, tama po.
do, you, do you think all teachers are nobles?
Yes, I believe all teachers are noble because in our work, just like now in our frontliners, they really give their life, everything. And as a teacher, we spend most of our day in school. Even if we only teach 8 hours, we still stay after that. And before going into class, we're already in school preparing for the class that we have for those days. So it's really a vocation rather than a job. It's a lifestyle for us teachers.
Yeah. So let's go sa Philippines education. So do you think, especially now, right, they're imposing online teaching. Do you think Philippines is ready for this type of teaching mode?
I believe the Philippines still has a lot to improve on regarding the online teaching. First of all, we have to make sure that everyone has stable internet. In other countries, they have public stable internet. Whenever you go out, even on the sidewalk, there is internet there. And that's one of the things that we have to improve on so that we can push for this kind of learning, which is online learning. And in other aspects, I do believe the DepEd is doing their very best, and I'm here to support them and give them whatever it is I can to help them.
So, what makes us a successful teacher?
What makes us I'm sorry, what makes a successful teacher is when, as I've said earlier, he or she makes her profession their lifestyle. It really has to come from the heart, and teachers have to be sincere because we touch lives and we also transform people. So we can't be pretending the whole time, because even if they're kids, they can feel it. Even if you're faking a smile, they know it and they will tell you. I've experienced that when I worked. So after that, I really told myself, this is what I want to do. And that's one more thing. As a teacher, you have to be enjoying, you have to love to teach, because if you don't, then it's going to be a bitter experience for you. And of course, we all deserve to enjoy our life, right?
Yeah. Meron kang naalalang teacher mo nung elementary ko, high school na hindi mo makakalimutan?
Yes, teacher teacher Jeanette. She was my grade 2 advisor. I will never forget her because she loves her job, and I really felt it, as well as she really believed in me. She knew that I could do it. She made me our class president. It was the first time in my whole life I had to
Ah,
lead a class. Yes, and she was very supportive of me, always told my parents how well I did in school, and I really appreciated how much she has contributed to the confidence I have right now.
performer ka during elementary or high school? Like, the actively participating in activities in school?
Yes, I was a varsity swimmer. I also did fencing, and I was
Oh,
part of my school's dance crew.
sa school ka ba nung elementary?
De La Salle Zobel po, here in
Social pala.
Muntinlupa.
And then,
Alam niyo,
and then, oh, and then nung high school,
say, still the same, De La Salle Zobel
ah,
as well.
up to college, De La Salle din.
Yes, college naman, De La Salle
Ah,
University. Yes.
mhm. Uh, how has the world changed you since you were a child?
The world has taught me that it could be unfair at times. However, I know and I believe, just like how it is in the Bible, that love changes everything, and it really does make the world go round. I've also seen how it affects people through our outreaches in One Lambat Outreach Ministry. That is what we do. We go around our country, look for people who needs help, and we give them the help that we can, if it is in kind or just physical assistance, then we do. And you really see how their face lights up, and how people nowadays rarely do those things. And so in this time of pandemic, it is just all the more proper and right to help one another, because each one needs it more now.
Alam mo, na-flatter ako ngayon kasi for the first time, ang dami nating viewers. Ano
Really?
mo,
Wow,
dami
thank
yan.
God.
Gusto kong batiin si Varian Rodriguez. Hello po, Miss Varian. Hello,
Yes.
hello, Miss Varian. Hello po. I met her during our pageant in Thailand. Siya yung assistant ni
Oh,
siya yung isa sa mga makeup artist namin, si
she did
Varian.
my makeup last
Si
week.
ay,
Yes.
nasa Pangasinan ba siya ngayon?
Yes, right now. So I had to do my makeup by myself, inspired by her.
Ang dami nating viewers. Ay, hello po kay Tito D. Do you know Tito D?
I've seen him and his live streams. I hope to be
Ah,
on one of his live streams.
hello po, Tito D. And
Hello
then,
po.
si Alsenyo Senosa is watching. Ang talino at ang ganda mo
Yes.
daw.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
and then Sir Arvin Villa Garcia, you know him? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
And
Hello. Thank you
si
for watching.
Brian C, hello po. Kay Brian C. Kay Miss
Hi.
Shermaine Okubo, hello po.
Hi, Ate Charmaine. Thank you for watching.
And then si Linga Dan Eric, I don't know if you know this guy, Miss Linda. Miss Linda, hello po.
Hello po.
Ryan Augusto Conanan, yan po. Si Roger Cuaro Algordo. Na-flattered kami.
That's
Thank you for
great.
coming. Ang dami nating
Yes, thank
viewers. Thank you
you.
so much. And Pachot Diaz, hello po.
Yes,
Ayan.
hello, Pachot. Thank you for your
Si
time.
Sir Norman Paul Yaranon, hello po.
Hello po.
And then si Sir Paul Christian Corpus. Ayan. And
Hello
then
po,
si
Sir Paul.
Miss Ana Nicole Fabian Cagas. Ayan po.
Hello, Anna.
Then ang comment pala ni Sir Norman Paul, you're a very smart, a total package. Ayan.
Wow, thank you so much.
Ano pa lang may advice mo sa ating mga kabataan ngayon? Like yung mga, like during our time, wala yung ano eh, wala yung technology, walang gadgets. What about them? Like yung mga generation ngayon is like, you know, puro gadgets na sila. What can you advise them?
To my fellow millennials, just like
Millennials
myself.
ka.
Yes, claiming it. I think abot pa ako. Of course, my advice to you is something I already went through this start of the pandemic. Don't focus on what we don't have right now. Focus on the things around you and the people around you, because I experienced it. And when I started focusing on the things right in front of me, around me, the people there, life started to get lighter and I started to enjoy again. At the same time, the strain you get from looking on your phone, on computer, how much it
Yes.
drains your energy, and you don't receive anything in return except
Yes.
likes or chats as well.
Yeah.
It's actually more worthwhile if you spend it outdoors or just beside your dad, your mom, your siblings, talking about your day. You know, really, what I want to say is let us focus on the positive things in life right now. And when we encounter negativity, let us work together, not to foster it, but to fight it and help it to not go back and grow anymore.
Yeah. Any childhood like paano ba yung mga palarong sinauna may nami-miss ka bang ganun? Like yung tumbang preso.
Right
Nagawa mo ba
now,
yun nung bata ka?
yes, opo. Naglalaro kami sa kalsada po, yung tuwing umuulan, tapos sa may bandang sidewalk, may kanal po doon, di ba? Tapos yung agos ng
Uh,
tubig, ginagawa po namin ng mga kapatid ko. Tinatanggal namin yung tsinelas namin, tapos pinapaagos namin dun sa tubig. Tapos tumatakbo kami para mahabol yung tsinelas namin bago shumot dun sa kanal. So since rainy season ngayon, that's one of the things that I miss.
mm. Ang nakakalungkot lang kasi hindi ko na nakikita sa mga kabataan ngayon yung ganung mga laro. Like yung mga
That's true.
tagu-taguan. Alam mo yun? Yeah.
Bangsak, that's true.
Mga ganun. Yeah. If you will become the head of the education, ano yung pwedeng magawa mo sa ano natin ngayon, sa system natin ngayon sa Pilipinas?
I would push for an academic freeze because not only will it benefit everyone, but it would also help us, teachers, and the other people who are in charge of our educational system to really plan and rethink how we will attack this situation we are experiencing. Because as a teacher, education is very important to us. It transforms lives. When we make a mistake, it is embedded in a person and they can carry it in their life. And so decisions made in this time is very vital, and we should learn, we should know when we pause and when we regroup to reflect and make decisions as important as these. And that is why I think that an academic freeze is much needed at this time.
Being a teacher now, like, hindi pala, sorry. Sorry. Ang nasa utak ko, like, nag-resign ka nga pala, di ba? Kasi to focus on your MUP journey nga pala. I'm
Yes,
sorry. Ang nasa utak ko kasi,
it's
like, for example,
okay.
since you are already a teacher, like, you are currently employed, pwede mo bang ma-reach out yung head of the, your school to say those things? Sa tingin mo ba, kung halimbawa, if you are currently, employed, as a teacher? Do you think you have these guts to suggest these things head of the school?
Yes, I do think I will be able to do that because I believe in what I am going to say in that decision. And just like in any situation, when you are firm in your beliefs, then you will have the courage to share it because you're only going to tell them for their own good as well.
Yeah. Parang lakasan lang ng loob yan with justifications. Tama ba?
Yes, yes. As long as
Yeah.
tama yung justification, then definitely it will have a positive outcome.
Mm. Miss Nia, ang dami nating viewers. Pwede bang magbasa muna ako ng comments? Kasi ako
Sure.
no-honor ako. Natutuwa ako.
Yes, sure po.
First time really.
Oh, wow. Thank you,
Dito,
God.
ano pa sabi ito? Ayan, kabahan na daw ibang candidates dyan.
Oh,
Sabi dito ni
wow.
Miss Alcinosa, ayan. Ang galing mo daw, ayan po. Sabi ito, yay
Thank you
for the
po.
win.
Oh, thank
Then,
you, thank
ano
you.
ba? Head to head with Miss Michelle Gumabaw. Nice. Sabi dito, ayan
Wow.
po. Then, beautiful inside and out. We are here to
Oh,
support you next Miss Universe, Maria Nina Soriano.
wow.
God bless Philippines. Stay safe and bless everyone. Watching from London,
Oh,
hello po. Sharif, I don't know
wow.
if you know
Hello.
Sharif.
I'm not sure po.
And then
But thank you for your
Miss
time.
Miss Tonet do Campo and Miss Tonet do Campo and
Hello.
Kathleen Sira and Kunz are watching ayan po. Mr.
Hello
Raymark
po.
Balmaceda Manyahan, hello po.
Hello.
Ayan,
Good
hello
evening.
Tininya from Jerilyn Alcobendas.
Oh, hello,
Ano ba
Jerilyn.
ba? Praying for you, Ate Ninya, sabi ni Jerilyn. Yo,
Thank you.
Ninya! Kilala ko, kinaba, sa dami ng viewers natin.
Okay lang po yan. Normal. Grace under pressure.
Yeah. What was the most heartbreaking remarks you have received from your online? Do you have any
Most hard.
heartbreaking remarks? Meron mang ganun?
Yes. Yes, it's my first time and I've already experienced such. Probably when we were being presented in the red carpet, our very first presentation in the public. I was very new. Of course, it's my first time. I never joined a pageant, even if it was Miss Intrams. So I really had no idea about how this goes. And my outfit, everything on that day, it was really curated by me and my mom. So with
Mm-hmm.
regards to the taste of pageantry, we had no basis at all because I would
Mm-hmm.
I would watch pageants, but it's different when you're
Yeah.
already there. So one of the most
Mm-hmm.
heartbreaking comments was I looked like a child. Like what was I doing there now? Because I should just go back to high school. Yes, and I was like, oh, how could people? But it's all right because I do admit that the start of my Miss Universe Philippines journey was really very raw. And I believe it was also my advantage. That's why I got this position because they saw the potential in me and how
Yes.
much I could grow. And I'm very thankful to the Miss Universe Philippines organization for this opportunity and helping me grow, not just as a queen, but also as a woman, that I could be able to use these skills in my life after the pageant.
Yeah, for sure. What preparations are you doing now? Like the pageant is on October 25. So ano yung
Yes,
preparation na
it's
ginagawa mo ngayon?
currently maintaining my physique, which is I exercise every day, on the average around 1.5 hours. And I've been really stopping myself from my cravings, continuously doing or following a healthy, balanced diet, and taking care of my skin as well, visiting my derma. And also, of course, very important is to read current events. Not just read, but also truly understand both sides. Because, of course, when you're asked that in the Q&A, you can't just blurt out any answer. We always have to give an insightful opinion on topics.
Mm. Do you think the judgments of others defines you?
Definitely not. Only how God sees me is what matters. Second to that is what my parents, my guardian angels here on earth would tell me, because I know that what they are going to advise me is only for my good.
Mm. Paano mo minamanage yung stress as a teacher?
As a teacher, how I manage stress is I go out with my co-teachers, or most of the time we talk about it. We really share our feelings and we give advice to each other as well.
Mm. Alam mo, ang dami nating viewers kaya nawawalan ako ng ano, like, na-overwhelm ako.
Ilan po ba?
Kanina umabot siya ng 9 plus.
Oh,
And it's like first time na nangyari sa The Maharlikans. Kaya yun.
oh wow.
Aha.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Nina, for coming.
No worries po. Thank you
So,
also
what?
for inviting me.
It's our pleasure, Nina. So, what do you think is the greatest thing you have that will gonna make you as one of the toughest candidates in Miss Universe Philippines?
I am versatile, able to adapt to any circumstance that I face, and as well as the challenges in this journey. I am quick witted, which allows me to be able to solve problems in a snap of a finger the best way I know how. And lastly, I know that God is ordaining my steps in this journey. And that's really all that matters to me, that His will be done in this pageant journey of mine.
Yeah. Meron ka ba ano, like, nakikita ano, sa mga co-candidates mo na parang na-threaten ka? Wala namang ganung feeling.
Definitely, there is that kind of feeling. However, the atmosphere of Miss Universe Philippines is very beautiful because us to our fellow candidates, we don't, well, personally, I don't see them as competition, or I try to push that aside because I also want to make friends. Because after this pageant, of course, it's the friends you've made that you will be left with. And I want this to be a memorable one because I gained new friends and not because I gained competitors, you know. So, of course, there are very strong competitors in this beauty pageant. They're all very beautiful and smart as well, which I'm all here for, to support them, just like how we are called phenomenal women. And I believe that a phenomenal woman is one who supports each other and brings out the best in everyone. I'm sorry. Yeah.
How did you manage your time during pandemic? Like, nung nag-lockdown din yung Philippines, yung some parts of the, yung area yun, di ba, nag-lockdown din yan?
Yes. What I did was I had more time for the pageant and to rest. The first 2 weeks of the pandemic, my family and I just really rested, slept, ate, and just enjoyed the fellowship of God and each other. Then after the 2 weeks, we had a meeting as a family and we started to realize that we have something to give to the community around us. So we started doing outreaches. We cooked hot meals for the frontliners, at the same time prepared grocery bags and evangelized the people around us. And then after that phase, when everyone was able to catch up in this pandemic, we started to go out more, meet friends, catch up with them, and just ask them how they were. And for me, how I managed my time, especially with the pageant, then that's where I started to get back to my workouts, to eating healthier, sleeping more, reading
Mm.
about the news, and focusing more on myself internally, because I believe that how healthy we are inside, it shows outside.
Christian ka?
Yes, I am po.
I see, kaya pala. Kasi yung ano, yung mga like yung the way you answer me is like na ano sa morals and standards. Kaya natutuwa ako.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes po. Those
So,
that's actually so I'm
yeah, go
sorry, I'm
ahead.
sorry. Yes.
Sige,
That's
go ahead,
actually
go ahead.
one of the sure. That's actually one of the things I'm stressing on in this journey. I really want this journey to be about how God got me here and not how I did. I want them when they go back and reflect on Miss Pangasinan in Miss Universe Philippines 2020, I want them to see how great and how wonderful it was for me because God was with me. So I want to be able
Yeah,
to
God
reflect
bless
His
you.
goodness. Thank you. Amen. God bless you
Yeah.
too.
Amen. Yeah. So, Ninya, I prepared some Q&A questions. Baka sakaling lang, alam mo na may tanong sa'yo. So, ayan.
Sure.
So, ito, what makes you different from other girls competing today?
What makes me different is, as I've said earlier, I have joined this pageant. I mean, I joined this pageant because I know this is what God wants me to do. And really, all the decisions I make is based on His word and what I know He wants me to decide on, because there are influences around me, and I always pray to God that whatever I choose is His will, and I know that I will feel it. I will have peace from within. That's where I go, and that's the choice that I make. So that's what sets me apart, I believe, is that every step I take in this journey is all for Him.
Yeah. If you could be anyone else besides yourself, who would you be?
I'm very sorry, but I believe that life is a gift from God, and I wouldn't want to be anyone else but myself. I know that I've had struggles and challenges in my life, but it really just makes me who I am today, and I'm really enjoying life right now. So I wouldn't be anyone else but myself.
Yeah. Um, do celebrities have a good responsibility to be positive role models?
Yes, I believe they do, because they have a very vast audience. Various people look up to them. And just like in Spider-Man, did you watch the movie Spider-Man?
I did
With
watch
great
everything.
the famous quote there, with great power comes great responsibility, and having a big number of followers, people who look up to you, that is power and at the same time responsibility. So these celebrities, I know and believe that their decisions are always watched over, and it influences the netizens and the people around them, especially the youth who idolize them. So,
Yeah.
of course, cheers to our celebrities, because I know they're trying their very best to empower
Yeah.
everyone.
Yes. Moving forward, what has been your biggest failure or disappointment, and how you bounce back from it?
My biggest disappointment was way back fourth year high school when I competed in the UAAP for swimming. It was the finals, and I really trained hard for that. It was my main event, which is the 200 meters breaststroke. It's my forte, and
Mhm.
I felt like I didn't train enough. You know how pressure gets to you and you
Ah,
just crack.
yeah.
Yes, and that's the very first and last time I let pressure get to me because I didn't give it my best. And I know I could have done better. That feeling of regret really pushed me the years after. And here I am now, more of a risk taker
Yeah.
and more courageous, I
Yeah.
believe.
Kita-kita naman sa personality mo eh. Like talagang, alam mo, ang aura mo, ang, ano, iba yung aura mo eh. Kakaiba.
Oh,
Alam, like to tell
thank
you
you.
honestly, Nina, to tell you honestly, iba yung aura mo dito sa camera o compared over sa photos. Like, di ba pag nakikita mo picture,
Oh,
ay okay, parang mahina, so blah, blah, blah. But ngayon nakikita kita, oh shit, sorry. Iba yung aura mo, ang lakas. Promise. Ang
oh,
lakas ng aura
thank you so
mo.
much. Thank you so much.
So moving forward, do you think pageantry objectivize women?
No, I don't think so, especially nowadays because pageantry has evolved. It's not just about how we look, but it's also about who we are inside. And so I believe that nowadays it's more of a whole package. It's about who this woman is is she compatible to who we are looking for. It really depends on what pageant you are joining.
So moving forward, if you wake up tomorrow and gave anyone ability or quality, what would you want to be?
I want it to be the ability to have unconditional love for everyone. Because, as I've mentioned earlier, I really strongly believe that love makes everything better. When we care for one
Yes.
another, that is showing love. And it puts a smile on each other's face. Actually, just a simple smile to a stranger can brighten up their day because you never know what each of us is going through. And so, simple acts of kindness that shows or expresses your love really goes a long way.
Yeah, love is indeed. Ito na. Pang ano na to, as if you're wearing the crown.
Okay.
With everything that's going on, how, how will you handle responsibilities of the crown if you are selected?
I will handle it both in the most just way, at the same time in the most compassionate way I know. Because there in every decision we make, there are two sides of it. And the best decision is the one in the middle. When you mix both options together, I believe that is the best option. Of course, we should not forget to pray for guidance. I really strongly believe that God will always tell you the right thing to do because he is the one who created everything we have right now. So he is also the one who knows how to perfectly handle certain situations. And so when I have the crown, that is how I will decide. I will, of course, ask God first what he wants me to do. And at the same time, we will gauge the choices we have, I'm sorry, and then we will try to meet it halfway so that everyone is satisfied and happy with our attack to certain issues in our country.
Ninya, ready ka na, Ninya.
Thank you so much. I'm very flattered.
Discuss naman natin yung ring light series mo.
Oh, yes, definitely. So, the Ring Light series is the first of its kind. It's an online series wherein you get exclusive behind the scenes of our journey to the Miss Universe Philippines crown. And you get 8 episodes when you subscribe to our Ring Light series. Of course, my kabalayans, my supporters, if you do subscribe, please don't forget to use my code, which is all capital RL Pangasinan when you go to www.empire.ph. And by the way, the Ring Light series is premiering on September 27. So we only have 9 days to go.
Yes. Yan. Magtitime na tayo ng questions sa ating audience.
Sure.
Habang nag-aantay ako, mahilig ka sa pet? May pet ka sa bahay mo? Bahay nyo?
Yes, we love dogs. We have a lot of dogs po. How about you?
May meron kami at napakakulit niya. Para ata siyang pinaglinis sa pusa. Puro kalamot kami.
Oh,
Actually, ayaw na nilang magtanong kasi parang halos daw lahat. Sagot mo na ng very smart. Nahiya sila magtanong
oh,
sa'yo.
thank you. Oh, go ask me anything, anything under the sun.
Ayan. Si Milton ba kilala mo?
Yes, he
Milton?
is my accredited partner. Hi, Sir Milton.
Ah, I see. Ayan, pati si Sir Ras. No-overwhelm siya kasi ang daming viewers. Grabe.
Oh, wow. Thank you so
Pinamalita mo ba?
much.
Miss
Thank you,
niya.
everyone.
Kasi talagang
Yes, of
it's like
course.
first time na nangyari sa history ng Maharlikans. Na ganito ang
Oh,
viewers
wow.
namin.
Thank
Ganyan
you.
karami.
Mm-mm.
Thank you so much ninyo.
Yes. No, no worries po. It's really not me. All I could do is invite. It's their decision po if they want to watch. Thank you
Meron ba
everyone for
kayong,
your time.
yeah. Meron ba kayong talent portion sa MUP?
We don't have a talent portion. However, I'm already prepared for it.
I see yan. Dapat.
Yes.
And then, yung mga designers mo pala, like sa long gown or how many segments ba meron ng MUP?
We have a preliminary round and a final round. The finals is the one that's going to be televised. So we only have two. We only have 2 episodes for that.
I see. So like you'll be
Yes.
wearing the long gown. It's only the long gown competition or what?
Yes. So for the preliminary, I believe we have an evening gown round. I'm not sure about the others, but that's the one that I'm sure of. And then on the finals night, we're also going to wear another evening gown, or we can choose to wear the same evening gown.
Uh-huh. How about your designer?
My designer is Sir Rian Fernandez, or Kabalayan as well.
I see.
Yes,
I hope
he's
she's
my
watching.
sole designer. Yes, I hope so also.
Ah, so meron na kayong meron ka ng na yung design niya nakita mo na or surprise?
Nakita ko na po. Actually, I was very hands-on in everything. So I gave him pegs, and he also gave me his insights because, of course, he's very meticulous and he is a professional in that realm. So he gave me his designs, like what he thinks will suit me. And I also told him what I wanted to look like. So we met halfway, just like how I answered your question a while ago. We should
Mhm.
meet halfway so that everyone's happy.
Actually, we are more than happy.
Really? That's great.
Ayan, magbasa muna tayo ng comments niya, ayos lang. Basahin muna natin
Sure.
itong mga comments. Sabi dito, wow, may nanalo na. Ayan, sinasabi ko sa niya, you're so smart.
Thank you.
Ayan, Goni niya, sabi ni Miss niya, Depante. Ayan,
Oh, hi,
I don't know
Nika.
kung saan to. Sabi dito, parang kinakabahan ng konti si Kuya Interviewer. Totoo po, kinakabahan po talaga ako. Miss Mona Francisco, hello po. Ayan, si Miss
Hi,
Mona. And then
Coach
si Sir Paul
Mona.
Chase. Si Sir Paul Chase is
Oh,
watching.
Hi, Pastor Paul. Thank you so much for your time.
And then si Sir Norman De Vera. Ayan po.
Hello, sir.
Si Sir Nicky Ramos. Ayan po.
Hello,
Sabi
hello
dito sa
po.
comment, sabi ni Sir James Brian Albante, kinikilig si Kuya interviewer kay soon to be Miss Universe. Yes, kinikilig talaga ako.
Kinilig rin ako na soon to be Miss
Ayan,
Universe.
yes. Claim it, claim it.
Yes.
And then, ang galing,
Amen.
ang galing-galing ng alaga natin, Mami V, sabi ni Miss Mona Francisco. Ayan, ang galing mo talaga,
Yes.
Miss Nina. Ayan,
Thank
you look
you.
so
I
beautiful,
miss you.
sabi ni Sir Paul Chase. Ayan po.
Oh,
And
thank
then
you,
sabi ni
Pastor
Miss Nina
Paul.
Depante, Hi Nina. Hi Nina, we are
Hi,
rooting for you. Ayan,
Nika.
ayan po. Ayan. So Miss Nina, any last words sa ating viewers?
Sure. Good evening to everyone. Thank you so much for spending your Friday night with me and Sir Julius here in the Maharlikans. Thank you also for sending in your questions, your greetings. It's very heartwarming for me and encouraging as well to keep going and pushing for this journey of ours. It's not just my journey, but everyone who supports me and values this journey with me is a part of it. So thank you so much to all of you for your support. Simply by liking my pictures, watching the lives I'm in, it really means a lot to me. Never think that you are taken for granted. I'm so sorry if I not able to like all your shares or comment on your shares of my posts. It's just that there's a lot of things going on right now, but I do see them and I really am trying to catch up to all of them. By the way, I hope that you enjoy your weekend. So, TGIF, thank God it's Friday, right? Again, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your precious time here. And God bless us all. I'll see you soon.
Ninya, wait, wait,
Sure po.
wait, Ninya. Merong gustong bumati sa iyo, your long lost relative.
Ah, yes.
Si Sir Joey Soriano. Sir Joey,
Yes,
pasok na
Tito.
po. Antayin mo lang si Sir Joey.
Yes,
Like,
Tito
like
Joey.
you never meet him, right? You never met him, right? Hindi pa?
Yes, not yet. Not yet personally. But my dad met him personally already.
Ah, so nagulat kasi Kuya Joey na sabi niya, kamag-anak pala kamag-anak ko na to, sabi niya. So nagulat siya. So dapat, kasama siya sa interview kasi wala, meron kasing photoshoot na ginaganap ngayon. So yun. So sabi niya, sasaglit na nga lang siya. So ayan. So
Opo.
Kuya Joey, pasok po. Ayan. may inaayos pa daw siya. Saglit lang
Oh,
daw.
sure. Sure po. Take your
Yung palang,
time.
ano ba yung ano, yung last na ano na parang series na ginawa nyo? Is it a cream silk or what?
Yes, the cream
Yes.
silk. They are our sponsor. It's not part of the Ring Light series, but it was a blast. Everyone of us posted at the same time, or most of us posted at the same time because they are our sponsor, and we were very thankful for their products that they sent us.
But for sure, they will select one of the will be the ambassador of the cream silk.
Yes, I have heard, and it is the most coveted title
Ah,
in pageantry. And so I am already taking care of my
yes.
crown and glory.
Parang di sana ta.
Really?
So magbasa muna tayo ng comments while waiting for Sir Joey.
Sure
Si
po.
Sir si Ma'am Lorena Frias Sagid po is watching.
Ay, hello po. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, sabi ni Miss Lorena dito, hello Ninya, hindi kita nakilala, you're like a princess, really grabe, sabi niya. We support you and
Wow.
always pray for you, sabi niya.
Thank you. Thank you po talaga.
Then sabi ni Miss Mona Francisco, truly you are our Miss Universe Philippines. Go, go, laban, Miss Pangasinan. The whole Pangasinense
Yes.
is supporting you. Ayan.
Yes, laban.
Sabi naman ni Ma'am Varian, ganda niya sa Cream Silk segment. No, ang ganda mo. Maganda ka talaga sa Cream Silk.
Yes.
Ayun na si Kuya Joey.
Ay,
Nawala
oo
naman.
nga po.
Nahihiya si Kuya Joey magpakita.
Actually, it was Varian po
Ay,
who
si,
did my
si ano?
makeup for my cream silk.
Ay, si kaya. Oh,
Yes.
magaling talaga
Kaya
mag-makeup si
super
ano,
ganda.
si Ma'am Varian.
Yes. Yes
Ganda.
po.
Nagkomenta si ano, Tito D, sabi niya, just DM me Ninya for schedule. Thank you. Si Tito
Oh,
D.
wow. Yes, Tito D, I will DM you right after.
May nagkas kayo, Miss Nia.
Ano po? Ah, not cause.
Not cause.
Yes, meron po.
Yes.
It's a surprise.
Meron. Ayan. Sabi ni Alcinosa, sabi niya, abangan nyo, pasabog si Natos. Wow, abangan namin yan.
Yes. Definitely, we really showcased
Nag-comment yung,
the.
nag-comment yung kapatid ko, sabi niya, outstanding, sabi niya, really, she's like Janine.
Oh,
May
wow.
comparison
Yes,
yan.
I do get that a lot. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah. Ano nga siya, parang resemblance mo ng konti.
Oo nga daw po. I'm very flattered.
Sabi ni Sir Arvin Villa Garcia, you will surely rock the MUPH stage.
Definitely. Let's give them a great show.
Then from Dennis Piumas, Laban Pangasinan, sabi niya.
Yes, Kabalayan, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Jers Tuaro, I don't know if you know him. Watching here from Tuwag Cagayan Valley.
Oh, hello.
Jers
Thank you for your
Tauro, kilala mo
time.
siya?
Not
Jers
personally po,
Tauro,
but
ayan.
probably he's a follower. Thank you for your time.
I see. Then I'm so proud of you, sabi ni Jerilyn Alcobendas.
That I know her po personally. Thank you.
Wala pa si Kuya Joey. So, nag-gym ka? How do you maintain your figure? Aside from
Yes,
dieting.
I do gym. Before dieting, actually, maybe you are wondering who my coach is. He's my dad. So he's not only my coach, but he's with me 24/7. And he also, together with my
Ang galing.
mom, yes, opo, they have been teaming up. My mom mostly on my diet, and then my dad watching over my workouts. He personally helps me in the gym at home. He even curated our terrace to become my gym at home because of the pandemic nga po. I had to stay home and be able to work out there. So of course po, in working
Yeah.
out, my siblings had to join me. It was a must. Na it's a family workout session every morning because of me. Yes po.
Papasok na si Kuya Joey.
Sure po.
Ayan. Si Sir Ras daw muna papasok on behalf of Sir
Okay po.
Joey. Sige, Ras po, Sir Ras.
Hi, Nina. Yeah,
Hi, sir.
yes, Joey's actually on a shoot right now. Hindi siya makaalis. So, I guess you off-air kayo na. You met my team. They're all from
Yes.
Pangasinan. So, rest assured that Maharlikans is behind you. And
Thank you.
laban lang sa Pangasinan para sa Pangasinan.
Yes.
Kamaluyan, Ilian, Ilocano, Pangasinan. We're from
Yes.
isa na po tayo. So we would like to thank you. Julius and I was so overwhelmed. We're so overwhelmed for this. And we would like to thank you personally. Rest assured that the Maharlikans, although we are actually based in the Middle East, I know Milton a lot since he's actually Akabaluyan as well.
Yes.
uh, we will support you to the fullest. The whole Middle
Thank
East will be
you.
with you. So at least lumalawak yung horizon. And we hope na hindi ito yung last na makakausap ka namin.
Yes.
Alright?
Yes, definitely.
This is actually
And then
surprising.
Dad,
We are actually been, happy. Julius is actually having some, ako, kinakabahan na yata kasi hindi naman siya ganito dati. But like parang unite, parang kan na rin, parang reunion na rin with Varian and you and Julius have the same
Marian,
MBA.
Sir Milton.
Yes, Varian was one of the makeup artists when Julius won in Thailand. That was last year.
Wow,
Siya
yes,
yung
opo.
reigning Mr. Elite actually. So he already
Wow.
competed. Yes.
Yes.
So, again, I will leave Julius with you, and we thank you. And sorry for Joey, he cannot make since nasa shoot siya kasi ngayon. All right.
Oh, it's all right po. Yes, thank
Okay.
you.
So, Julius, you can actually go ahead. Take it away.
Yeah, yeah. So Linya, on behalf of the Maharlikans, we'd like to thank you sa pagpapaunlak mo sa amin. And really, this is the first time na nangyari sa interview namin na umabot ng 100 plus yung viewers. And maraming salamat. First time nangyari to. And hopefully, kung tugang sabi ni Sir Ras, na sana it won't be the last time na maging guest ka namin. Sana pag nanalo ka na
Oh,
or kahit matalo or what, sana bumalik ka sa amin. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for your
yes,
time, really.
sure. Thank you as well po. And of course, I would also like a part 2 or maybe a part 100 with the Maharlikans.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Miss Nia. Stay safe and God bless. We wish you good luck sa journey mo sa, ano, sa MUP Philippines. I hope you'll get the crown. Thank you so much, Miss Nia.
Thank you. God bless you too.
Yan po mga viewers ng Maharlikans. At first time po talaga nangyari sa history ng The Maharlikans live interview na umabot sa 100 plus yung aming viewers. So thank you so much, Miss Nia Soriano, for allowing us to be one of our guests dito sa aming show. Yun lang po. Maraming salamat po sa aming viewers. Stay safe and God bless.